What you are about to hear is not just a story about an ancient structure. It is a story about something that stands beyond time itself, something that has endured for more than 4,000 years in the heart of the Egyptian desert, without losing its shape, without collapsing, and without ever fully revealing how it came into existence. In a place where scorching sunlight burns the sand by day and freezing winds sweep the night, there stands a structure that feels like it does not belong to this world. A man-made mountain, a silent giant, a mathematical enigma carved in stone. This is the story of the Great Pyramid of Giza. But calling it simply a pyramid feels almost insufficient, because this is not just a monument. It is a question that has survived millennia, a message from the ancient world that we have not yet fully decoded, and perhaps a mystery that was never meant to be completely solved. Before we ask how it was built, we must first understand what it is. The scale alone is enough to challenge belief. More than 2 million limestone blocks make up its structure, each block weighing anywhere from several tons to over 80 tons. Massive stones, carved, transported, and placed with astonishing precision. No steel cranes, no modern machinery, no hydraulic systems, no advanced engineering tools as we know them today. Only human hands and whatever knowledge the ancient Egyptians possessed. And that is where the first question begins. How? How could an ancient civilization move stones of such enormous weight and place them with such accuracy? Even today, with all our technology, such a task would require massive coordination and engineering power. And yet, they achieved it more than 4,000 years ago. But scale is only the beginning of the mystery, because when we examine the structure more closely, something even more astonishing appears. The Great Pyramid is aligned almost perfectly with the 4 cardinal directions: north, south, east, and west. Its deviation is so small that even modern surveying instruments struggle to improve upon it. How did they achieve such precision? Without compasses, without GPS, without satellites, without modern astronomy tools as we understand them today. Did they use the stars? Did they track the sun's shadow across generations? Or did they possess a method of measurement that has been lost to time? We do not know, and that uncertainty only deepens the mystery. Most archaeologists believe the pyramid was built during the reign of Pharaoh Khufu, around 2600 BCE. Khufu, also known as Cheops in Greek accounts, ruled during the 4th dynasty of ancient Egypt. To the ancient Egyptians, the pharaoh was not just a ruler. He was considered a divine being on earth, a living god whose role extended beyond politics into the spiritual balance of the world. And the Great Pyramid was believed to be his final resting place, a tomb designed to guide him into the afterlife. But even this widely accepted explanation raises questions, because unlike other ancient Egyptian tombs, the pyramid contains almost no inscriptions, no detailed records of its construction, no written instructions, no explanations left behind. Only stone and silence. Imagine the construction itself. Thousands upon thousands of workers, or perhaps tens of thousands, organized over decades, quarrying limestone blocks from distant locations, transporting them across the Nile River, dragging them across desert terrain, lifting them into place, one layer at a time, year after year, generation after generation. But here is where the mystery deepens even further. How exactly were the stones moved? One of the most popular theories suggests the use of large ramps. straight ramps, spiral ramps, internal ramps hidden within the structure. Yet none of these theories fully explain the evidence we see today. No definitive ramp system has ever been found that matches the scale required. Another theory suggests the use of levers and counterweights, a sophisticated system of mechanical advantage. But even this struggles to fully explain the precision and efficiency observed in the structure. And so the debate continues, and the pyramid remains silent, unwilling to reveal its method. Inside the Great Pyramid of Giza, we find a network of corridors and chambers that only deepen the mystery. The Grand Gallery, the King's Chamber, the Queen's Chamber, and several smaller shafts whose purposes remain unclear even today. Unlike other Egyptian tombs, there are no elaborate carvings, no paintings of gods, no detailed scenes of the afterlife, no inscriptions explaining rituals or purpose. It feels different, almost unfinished in its storytelling, or perhaps intentionally silent. Some researchers have proposed that the pyramid may have had functions beyond burial: astronomical alignment systems, energy-related properties, acoustic resonance effects, even mathematical encoding embedded into its geometry. But none of these ideas have been confirmed. They remain theories, floating at the edge of possibility. What remains undeniable, however, is its durability. The pyramid has survived earthquakes, weathering, human conflict, and thousands of years of erosion. Civilizations have risen and fallen around it, yet it remains, standing in perfect defiance of time. At sunrise in Giza, something almost surreal happens. Golden light touches the pyramid's surface with precision that feels almost deliberate. Shadows stretch across the desert sands like ancient signals. And for a moment, it feels as if time itself slows down. Modern humans stand before it, still trying to understand something that predates all modern understanding. We measure it, we map it, we scan it with lasers and satellites. And yet, the more we learn, the more questions appear. Because every answer leads to another mystery. Was it truly just a tomb, or something more complex? Some theories connect the pyramid to astronomy, particularly the Orion constellation. Others suggest it represents a cosmic map of Earth and the heavens. Some believe it encodes mathematical constants and geometric knowledge far ahead of its time. But again, none of this is confirmed. Only interpretations, only possibilities, only questions. And that is what makes the pyramid eternal, because it refuses to become fully known. It resists final explanation, and it continues to stand as it always has, unchanged and unmoved. For over 4,000 years, the Great Pyramid of Giza has watched the world transform. Empires have risen and collapsed. Languages have been born and forgotten. Entire civilizations have disappeared into history. And yet, the pyramid remains exactly where it has always been: silent, perfect, unanswered. And perhaps that is the most important part of its mystery, because it forces us to confront a simple but uncomfortable truth. Maybe ancient civilizations understood more than we give them credit for. Maybe some knowledge has been lost. Or maybe we are still learning how to ask the right questions. And even now, in the endless silence of the Egyptian desert, the pyramid continues to stand, as if waiting, not for discovery, but for understanding. And perhaps it will continue waiting far longer than we ever will.